Tavo. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Legend, the way that you get 24k PR is by buying it, obviously. No, really. It's complete pay to win now. Okay, things are looking good, so I guess we'll just get to it. Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful, and I hope this video makes your day even better. Thought I would do a surprise live stream today. Probably not the best time because I know everybody's really busy with school right now, but I wanted to stream, man. Like, I didn't have enough time to record a video yesterday, so I thought, okay, fine, I'll just do one, like, I'll just do a live stream, because then I can actually, you know, have this video come out tomorrow as well. Ew! This gem does not want to level. Look at my gem dust just go. If you're wondering why I'm leveling this, it's because it's my Draco. He's in the weekly contest, and... Yup. I like how Nightbot wrecked you, Freezy. I don't know why. All you said was hi, but okay. Like... It's weird. Hi, everybody. Now everyone's starting to show up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just, be cool. What type of gem is this, by the way? Ooh, this is probably not even going to end up being that good. Is there a deal going on with 9th lives? See, I'm complete pay to win now because I don't have the patience to, like, look at this. 10k gem dust. It's probably not even gonna go very far. Oh, let me just buy a 9th life here. Complete waste of money. Waste of credits. Like, seriously. I should be saving my credits to get Troves of Wonder instead, but no. I gotta do this because I gotta get the weekly contest. You know what? To be fair, at least if I can end up finally getting myself, like... I'm trying to save up enough Dark Chaos Vaults so that I can open 70 of them and trigger Karma, and then hopefully I'll get the Dark Pegasus, in which case I can finally stop swapping my gems to all these weird side classes. Oh, there's Tavo right there. Because, legit, I want to, you know, I want to stay on the Gunslinger. Oh, don't worry, Biology, like, legit, the, when you're farming for the dragon fragments from the enemies, it's just... It's gross. No legend. Console on Trove is good. It is. I just have been too busy with everything else. Why am I rank 14? Is that because this stupid thing? Ugh. Oh my. Salmonator. Save the future. Solve the mystery of plasma fishing. What? Are they going to actually be adding plasma fishing as the next event? Or is it going to be an event that's going to proceed when they add plasma fishing? That's pretty crazy. But this says coming soon, so yeah, that might actually be a full-on update. Because otherwise, right now, we've got Fast Invaders going on. Otherwise, yeah. Plasma fishing. That's insane, dude. That's been like a million years since it ended up actually getting added. Bloop! Give me all my daily junk. Yes, look at those regeminators I had to get to swap my gems over. That's so weird, and it looks like we're gonna get a new hat. Right? I don't know. Yes, I just had some pizza myself. Oh my goodness, I forgot I was on this UFO. Hello, other random people. What was I just looking at? Yeah, don't worry, guys and gals. We're going to be giving away a whole bunch of these stellars today. Like, seriously. Jub, how did you get off of the couch? Come here, little piggy. She's been jumping. She's been learning how to jump off of stuff. For those of you that don't know, this is Jub. She's adorable. And I hope that she just sits calmly on my... Sit down. Just sit down. Sits calmly on my lap, because seriously, dude. Okay, another thing too, ignore the stuff in my personal chest. I'm gonna end up throwing a bunch of pins today as well. Let's pull out 180. That'll be enough for us to throw down, right? Yep, boneless, boneless pizza. Yeah, Dark Angel, I was actually hoping I was going to have a PS4 episode today, but I didn't get the chance to record it yesterday. I don't know if I like that. Do I? I guess it's actually pretty sick. Like, as far as the different random, cami deer mounts, That one's actually not too bad. I guess it's supposed to be like fall or Halloween themed, right? But I like it. I like the video effects, and I like that it's a skeleton. That's actually really neat. Is that something worth actually opening all my chaos chessboard, though? I don't know. Probably not. But I'm greedy. Let's see what it actually costs to actually craft it. 30,000 flux. Okay, whatever. 300 bleached bone, which is a bit steep. 1,000 radiant shards. 20 golden souls? Yikes, dude. That's pretty gross. Yeah, I play Trove on Xbox and PS4, Jordan. I just don't really get to play those as often because I'm pretty much grinding on PC like 24/7 because there's all this new stuff. Whatever, let's just craft it. Screw it. Does that just auto-unlock? Yeah, I think it does. Bloop, bloop. Am I top mastery again? Oh, no, I'm not. Wait, what else was added? No, really, what else was added to the game? Oh, no, I'm top mastery. There we are. 700! Mastery 700 is right here, folks. Now that said, even though all of these people at the top are all mastery 700, because the way that the ranking works is this is like the 0.13 decibel or something. I don't know. But the whole point, that doesn't really look good on the Draco. The whole point, jumping VFX, I like it, is that when Mastery 500 comes out, that's probably going to be the max for like a couple years, honestly speaking, until finally they're like, screw it, let's do more. But they're going to end up changing it so that every level after Mastery 300, this is just something that the devs talked about a while ago, so we'll see whether that ends up going live, is that they're going to make it every level after 300 plus is going to cost twice as much Mastery. So we're not actually Mastery 700. We'd have to calculate that, but I'm pretty sure that I would be Mastery 500 when the update comes out. Okay, do we actually want to do, like, we can either just grind Dread. I'm more curious to see, now that I'm actually, what are we? We're at 23 KPR for the Draco. Granted, my class gem absolutely sucks. Do I even have enough crit hit? Ooh, 80%. Well, I guess that's not too bad on this character. Let's take the Knight's passive ability. I guess I'll go to Do Not Disturb, because for some reason that guy wants to just constantly keep adding me, even though you already added me, you freak. Let's go to U9 and test out, like, that's one good thing about, like, swapping all of the gems all the time, is now I get to actually see, okay, you know, is this class actually viable? That's where I was able to actually test out, and the Pirate Captain, more specifically, I was very, very surprised, is very bad in Shadow Towers, dude. Just because his turrets don't target the enemies that you want. Like, he's powerful enough out in the real world. I guess that's actually not too bad. Draco's not bad. That was okay. I mean, granted, we had to cast our ult and use a pot, whereas with other characters, you don't even need to use a pot. But, sure, whatever. Plus, we're disgusting and have our weird stubby tail, just like Jub Jub, right? Yeah, Box6, I did. I'm just in hide mode right now. Sorry to say, people in the stream, I know, but I gotta go to hide mode, dude. Otherwise, I get attacked, and that's just, yeah, it makes it difficult to do the stream and stuff. Most of all, attacked by, like, invites and junk like that. Okay, let's see. How do we actually fare? Is that 2 mil? That's not too bad. I mean, the Shadow Hunter can easily do like 2 mil and he'll be attacking like 10 times faster, but sure, whatever. Let's just pretend that the Draco is balanced. Oh man, seriously, Draco does need a boost. Like, he really, really does. He just doesn't keep up with the other characters anymore. It's too bad too, because Draco was actually like my original favorite class. What the? They changed this dungeon. They fixed it. How dare the devs fix this dungeon? Normally you could lasermancy your way through it. Oh, that is not cool. Now we're just gonna have to bomb our way in instead. Dude, that's lame. Okay, what about when we do our ult? Oh, we're doing 4 mil. That's not bad then. So if you could be doing your ult every dungeon as the Draco, maybe he's actually not as bad as I thought he was. Like, he still doesn't really keep up with the other characters, but the fact that he just has, like, the constant stream of a magic attack is pretty good. And standing in lava, you know, being a way that you can increase your movement speed, of course. I think our bombs are secretly really good, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay. I'm not on PlayStation 4 right now, Sulfa. Sorry, dude. Oh my, even though we're in hide mode, people are still following me. I'm gonna try and keep up with the chat as much as I can, folks, but you gotta keep in mind that there's 2 chats going on, like there's Twitch and YouTube, not to mention I'm grinding. I don't know why I'm using a balefire wings here, like, ew. What would go with this Pinata costume? I guess just Wings of the Darkest Night, right? Then it's Shadow Tower themed. Yes, hello Touch, hello Yellow Hat, hello Russell Plays, people talking in the world chat that aren't going to be seen because I block out the chat because sometimes there's people that are gross. Alright, well we're not doing too bad against kill 30 enemies, but again, I love how underwhelming the class gem is for the Draco. Like, it's actually really powerful, but it's not viable for farming, like, at all, you know? Like, maybe for this kill 30 enemies, it's okay, but they're kind of stupid. And honestly, I wish, like, if they ever add another class that summons minions, and I hope that they don't, because they've got way too many. But I'm hoping that they actually finally add a proper, like, you know, minions that are gonna actually stay alive instead of, like, dying in 2 seconds and making them ultimately, like, absolutely useless. Because isn't that gross? Like, I remember when the Tomb Raider came out and his minions despawned, and it was just like, that's not fun. I would rather have one minion that stays alive forever and just does, like, less damage. Show of hands. Right? Oh, that's a tree. I thought that was a hole that somebody opened up. I gotta buy myself some more bombs soon, dude. I'm going to switch to Revenant and Dino Tamer as my main class. Well, Dino Tamer's definitely good. Revenant's okay. He's not bad. He used to be a lot better. That's kind of why I'm reluctant to say that he's any good. Because he got major nerfs, but hey, whatever. No, that's the whole thing, Tavo. If I don't do Not Disturb, I'm gonna start getting spam invited now that people actually know I'm online. And then also just people constantly friending me over and over because they think that I'm declining even though I'm just in hide mode. So, yeah. And yeah, I'm on PC. What's the best class for farming? Like, getting XP? Oh, yeah, best starting character. That's actually a good point. Candy Barber Draco, I would actually say, because they end up getting their damage up right away and just being able to absolutely obliterate everything. Probably Barb, honestly, because your right click, like your spin attack, is just like so powerful on that character. Yeah, sure, I can invite one person. There we go. Oh, Team Pixel's full. Wrecked! How does one get stellar gear? Well, I'm gonna be giving away a whole bunch of stellars just because I really gotta clear out my inventory. And unfortunately, it's probably gonna just be a first come, first served kind of thing. Where we're going to end up like, either I could just wait in the trade chat, or not trade chat, just wait in the trade, maybe. Or I'd probably just go to the club chest or something. Well, I guess I would wait in the trade just in case there's people that aren't part of Team Pixel and I want to make it fair. And then it's just whoever can grab me, I'm just going to end up giving some stellars to, right? Because I seriously gotta, like, clear out my inventory. I'm already full and I've grabbed, like, what, 2 stellars? Or 2 shadow items, I mean. Boomeranger's okay. Like, he's actually got some pretty good damage, but the big thing about the Boomer is that the devs, for some weird reason, never really got rid of his knockback. Funny, because they got rid of the knockback on all the Era characters. But that knockback single-handedly is what makes the Boomer useless endgame. Because he'll, like, throw bosses, like, way out of the dungeon and stuff like that. And it's just, it's gross, dude. I can't really determine if we're powerful as the Draco or not, because we're getting a lot of help here. But, hey, it's good enough, right? Ooh, Cornerstone, good. I need it so that I can loot collect, like, 5 items. Bloop! Bloop! And sorry this stream is kind of just, like, out of nowhere. I know I didn't really have an announcement or anything. I've been extremely busy. You know, I talked about it in my vlog video, and also it's just kind of that time of year where everybody's in school and stuff, so, you know, I can kind of relax a little bit, I guess, because otherwise I've been overworked. I'll admit that. No, I'm on PC right now. That's why it says the Steam version. Wait, why doesn't it? It doesn't say Steam version in the title like it was supposed to. Whatever. That's okay. Restream. You were supposed to title the video like I wanted you to, but whatever. That's okay. You're cheaper than a McTrash's cheeseburger? You mean McDonald's, right? One of the most successful businesses on the planet? That everyone loves to hate on, but everyone eats it anyways? Shadow 4, good. I don't even know how much extra Shadow souls that I have of everything. Whenever they finally end up adding something that's going to be like a pool for Pentas and Radiant Souls, then, oh yeah, we're prepared, but... Maybe that's what they're doing with the, whoopsie daisy, I gotta change my tomes because it's the weekly reset. Maybe they're gonna be changing up the, you know, with the, that guy actually spawned inside the dungeon, that's strange. Plasma fishing, right? That's weird. What? A planet hurling towards Earth. Are you watching like some meteor movie? Should I main Gunslinger or Shadowhunter? That depends, dude. Shadowhunter really outbeats the Gunslinger as far as farming is concerned. Like, the reason I've been maining the Gunslinger is just because all I've really been doing is Shadow Towers. And otherwise, my other, you know, my Neon Ninja's fine. He's strong enough that I can still defeat stuff in dungeons and everything. But I don't really have, like, the best physical set of gems anymore. Because I took them off my Shadowhunter and swapped it to a magic set. Right. Ooh, 2k PR on your Shadowhunter, but you want 5k. I know. I still remember those days, like, because otherwise the Shadowhunter is poop until you get his class gem, dude. Like, absolute trash. How can you get a free class coin? There's a couple methods. I don't think they have the ones from Mastery anymore, do they? Like, they just gave us a bunch from, like, logging in. You also can sometimes end up buying one from the cash shop for free. Buying, right? Thank you, Thundy. I appreciate it, dude. Also to you too, Raid Face. Just reminds me of Taserface from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. My day is going fantastic. I only woke up at, like, 8 because Jub is a freak and she wakes me up. She was waking me up at 9 in the morning, and it was bad, but now she's waking me up at 8. I don't know why she's waking me up earlier, but thank goodness I'm on a normal schedule right now, because otherwise that was gross. Seriously, I wasn't getting any sleep at all. Are you watching this chat at all? I mean, yeah, I just answered like 2 people that were talking in the same chat, but sure. Are you listening to me at all? That sarcasm, though? I'm just teasing. When am I making another Jub vlog? I know, I'm bad for that. I gotta start making more vlogs more often. I'm probably going to. Like, the other day, I was kind of out for most of the day. Freezing? No, that's bad. They can say it in Guardians, but that's not family friendly, dude. But yeah, I was pretty much just out most of the day, and like I said, you know, I just been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend and stuff, and it's not really something that I'm vlogging about. Also, the weather's been kind of trash lately. But I'll start vlogging more often soon. I know that I've got to start doing it more. Oh, we already got that tome done. Whoopsie daisy. Bloop. I don't need that. Ooh! Ooh. Congratulations to that freak who just got a chaos coin, dude. That's insane. Like, not a golden diamond dragon egg. Golden diamond dragon egg, yeah. No, really, that's insane, dude. Wow. No sport, you freak. New one. No, that girl, no. Thanks, Star Hacker. I appreciate it, buddy. Can you help me hit 10k PR on Xbone? Nope, I can't. There's like literally no way that you can help other people get PR because all of the gems and everything like that is untradeable, right? It's just... I guess, should we... Yeah, we'll do a couple more dungeons here, and then I'll... Because I want to periodically keep throwing down some pins in Team Pixel, so you can go there to anticipate the party that we're going to have. And then I'm going to start throwing down some... Or throwing some stellars at you guys and gals. S5. Kick someone from Team Pixel and invite me. I'm not gonna waste my time doing that during a live stream. Sorry. It takes way too long to actually do that. Like, seriously. I'll start kicking some people afterwards, but otherwise, I got my hands full, man. Like, I've got a lot to do today. Oh no, it's like 5 invaders that don't, like, give us anything worth farming them for. For starting players, they're not bad because they give you the eyeballs and the tentacles, right? But... Thanks, Thundy. Appreciate it, dude. Don't you have the same trade post to trade with? Yes. Yes. So you go into Team Pixel and you can use the trade post. You don't have to be a member. It's the club chest where you gotta be a member. That's why I was going to drop some stellars in there, and I probably still will. But otherwise, I'm just gonna go to the trade until it starts getting way too out of hand, and then we'll move on from there. Hello, Russia. I'm in Canada. No, Jub, stop. No. You've got an adorable growl and bark, but stop it. How do I get in your PS4 club? I mean, that's the tricky part, because we only have one officer that's actually currently in the Discord for the PS4 club. Because otherwise, yeah. I know, and that's her bark too, where it sounds like she's sneezing. Okay, let's do this last one right here. How do you get Troves of Wonder? With the golden ships. I guess I should probably have a tutorial on that, because come to think of it, I don't think that I do. But I gotta try and do an Trove of Wonder video sometime soon. Most of all, I'm waiting to get paid. And then I'm gonna end up getting myself some more Troves of Wonder. But the other thing too, like, look at this. Let's go to the credit pouches. Look how low they are, man. Like, they were at, like, 96 to 90K. Now they're at, like, 70. Like, ugh. And they're just going down. Like, it's disgusting. So, essentially meaning you have to spend more money to get more flux, right? Because that's pretty much the only way that you can actually get yourself Troves of Wonder. Outside of doing stuff on the market, which I don't do because it's a waste of time for me. Like, I'd rather just record a video or something. Because that's the thing, too. Like I was saying earlier, like, I got my hands full today. I've got lots and lots of things to do. I'm going to be, like, as soon as I'm done with this stream, I got to start recording a bunch of other videos. Because I'm getting a little bit behind. Oh, excuse me. That was a weird inverted burp. Do you have a GTX 1080? No. Because it's useless. I don't need one. I got 2 980s, which is the equivalent of... I don't know if that's the... Oh, another stellar. I don't know if that's the equivalent of 1 1080 or something like that. I mean, ultimately, like, you really don't need a 1080. Like, there's not really any games that actually require it. Maybe Ark, but even then you're probably not getting, like, steady frames. Yeah, I know on console the credit pouches are a lot lower, but keep in mind that pretty much anything that players are selling on the console version is a lot cheaper. Because of the fact that there's not really that much flux inflation, right? On PC, everything's super duper expensive, thus you gotta spend like a lot. Now, I guess, granted, you can't end up getting yourself Troves of Wonder or stuff that's in-game with the, you know, credit pouches, but whatever. So there's a rumor going around too. I'm waiting to actually hear it from the devs before I confirm. But apparently they keep saying that they're going to nerf Shadow Towers, which if they do, that's hilarious because they just kept saying, we're not going to do it. And then I guess enough players, like they realized that 80% of their player base can't actually do Ultra Shadow Towers. So they're like, oh, whoops, we messed up. Again, that's just what I hear from people. I haven't heard from the devs directly. So we'll see what happens with that. Can you do a video about the mobs do you use? The mobs? You mean like the ones that we're killing right now? No, I know you mean the mods, but I don't have a video on that. Plus, it's the PC version that it can only run mods, so I'm not really too concerned. And the devs mess things up with the game code, and for some weird reason, mods don't actually work through anything other than the Steam Workshop, which I don't actually use. So either I'm just waiting for a patch, or I'm just never going to end up actually doing it. Like, it's really, really broken. I don't know why that's not a priority for the devs, because people use mods. Like, mods fix this game. They should actually just add mods to the game legit. No, Yusuil, or however you say your name. Just go watch my VR videos, dude. Thanks, Cameron. I appreciate it, dude. Tradable gem boxes. No, that's too late. That's not gonna happen. I should have gone to that 3 Trovians, but I don't care. Where is, okay. Is he, like, up in the penthouse suite? Oh, there he is. Wait, what is all the way up there? I want to take a peek. I don't think I've ever been up there, dude. That's interesting. Like, seriously, what is up at the tip top? Oh, never mind. I know what's at the tip top, because when you're in the dungeon and going through it, you warp up there, and then you jump down, 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 down into there, and then you come into the main room. Rip, never mind. Never mind what I was saying. Okay, Jub, if you're getting that excited, go. Go see who it is. You're watching me in the library? Hopefully it's not too loud. Ah! That's everybody, like, in the library listening to it right now. Just kidding, because I know you probably have headphones. Are you going to do a PS4 video soon? Yeah, I was hoping to do one today. I didn't have the time to record it, so I don't want to promise that I'm going to have one out tomorrow and then not deliver, but I'm probably going to have a PS4 episode come out tomorrow and then Xbox the next day, because I know I got to get the series a little bit more often here, but I got super duper busy with all the different tutorials and stuff like that I overworked, and now, like I said earlier, like, now that everyone's in school and stuff, I can kind of just relax a little bit and kind of restoke the fires for myself and what's actually going on, you know? Okay, let's try and get this tome done, and then we're going to end up throwing some pins and stellars away in the club. Ooh, I forgot this 3 Trovian was even here. I also don't know why I'm going in that direction through the same biome. Like, why? Let's just go this way, because apparently we need one last dungeon. Whee! Is there another one around? How do you make Trove grinding not boring? Do you mean in my videos? Because it probably is boring. Unless you mean, like, just me grinding in general, in which case I've been playing this game for such a long time, dude, that it's just kind of, like, there. Like, there was a point, for sure, where Trove got really, really boring for me. You know, and every now and then, like, even right now, I'm not really logging in that often, maybe like once or twice a day, or I'll, like, record a video, and that's it, because otherwise I've been grinding Dreadnought nonstop, and I haven't gotten anything out of, like, over 300 Shadow Tower runs, so I'm kind of, you know, discouraged, like any natural human being would be. Take a hint, Trove devs, make things a little bit more exciting. So, oh, excuse me. So I kind of just been taking a little bit of a break with all that, right? Okay, Pinata time, and also a bunch of stellars we're gonna throw out. Blark! Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you guys already being here? Okay, well, here you go. They should reserve slots for, like, officers and leaders in the club world, because that's the thing too, like, when they put out the club update, I'm assuming just naturally, I'm calling it right here in this live stream, folks, I'm just saying, they're gonna somehow try to make clubs pay to win. You just know it. Like, they wouldn't be working on clubs if they weren't going to somehow try to make it pay to win. That's just how the Trove devs are, you know? So we'll see what happens, because honestly, I don't really know what we're going to end up running into here. Let me just destroy that, because I don't need it. And I gotta get some of these recipes out of my inventory. I got way too much in my inventory here. You know what? I got way too much in here. Come grab me. Go ahead. Okay, cancel the trade then, you freak. Guess what? Now this guy gets stellar face. There you go. Bloop. Man, that's slow. Like, serious. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys. Yeah, keep closing the trade. It's like he's having a panic attack. What's wrong with you guys? Stop it! Just open the trade once. I'll give you a stellar hat. Yeah, because that'll be good, right? Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. See, I wish I could give things away a little bit easier. Here, you get a stellar gun. Because why not, right? And I don't care if I give to the same people a couple times. No, Tavo missed it. He almost had me. There's a bow. I don't know if you main Shadow Hunter or anything, but here you go. Can you join the club? Team Pixel's full right now, dude. I think this guy already just got stuff, but here, I'll give him a stellar gun, because I've got plenty of items. Like, seriously, I have to get rid of some of these. Like, legit. I've got too much. My inventory is absolutely full. I just really gotta clear my inventory space here. Be careful with that! You guys keep trading me. There's Tavo. You guys keep trying to trade me, and then you, like, walk away or move or something, and then it, like, cancels out the trade. Be careful. Hello, Jager, man. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Yup, it's gonna be difficult to try to grab me in this trade for sure, but don't worry, I got plenty of stellars here. Hopefully Knight will become useful endgame. They are gonna end up changing the Knight, that's for sure. Like, they have confirmed that they're gonna change his numbers. I actually had a weird, like, I don't know if it was a dream. Nope, you're not grabbing me again. You already just got a bunch of items. That's not fair. But we're probably gonna have, like, I would hope that they would change him to make him a little bit more heroic. You know what I mean? Okay, you guys just keep grabbing me over and over. Here we go. There you go. There you go. There we go. Let me just get rid of all of these. Like, I don't even care. There. Club chest full. Go ahead, go nuts. I'm gonna throw some more pinatas down. That should clear out my inventory for a little bit, right? I like how nobody caught on yet. Everybody over there is just grabbing all of them. I wish I could just give out like one at a time or something like that, but hey, whatever. I just needed the inventory space. I know you can't join Mesuf. It's stupid because the club world can only have so many people inside it. Like, just the worlds in general, the world instance can only have like 75 players, which is one of the big reasons and point that I was trying to get at, where what are they going to do when the club update comes out? You know, are they going to make it so that we can expand the club and make it so that we can have more players in the club at one time, which would be bad, because I don't think that the devs are going to end up fixing it, that we could have more than 75 players in the world. Thus, having a full club that would have, let's say, 1,000 members or something, the club world would be full, like, all the time, you know? Like, really, I don't know. We'll see what happens with all that, though. This is just speculation. Okay, let's do all that. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And then otherwise, oh, I got another dormant pinata dragon egg. I seem to get one like every time I throw down pins. I don't know why, but shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, so let us go back to grinding for a little bit, and then eventually I'll end up going back into the world, throwing down the rest of my pins and dropping a bunch more stellars, just so that it's fair for some of the people that are saying that they can't actually get into the world. Stop being a pig, Jub Jub! What are you doing? Jub Jub. What are you doing? Come here. I don't know if you all heard that, but yup, she does that every now and then. Like, I legit call her my little piggy because that's pretty much what she is. Hello, Jub Jub. You want to crawl inside my mouth? That's not gonna happen. That's gross. Like, seriously. See? What happens is her nose gets runny, and I think that's the equivalent of her blowing her nose. She's only 4 months right now. That's why she's still young. I don't know whether or not, like, at 6 months I can get her fixed, and then at the same time check whether or not she needs to have her nostrils opened up, just because of the type of breed that she is. Usually, you know, her nostrils of pugs and smaller dogs are usually, like, really closed off. So you gotta get them surgery to open it up so that it doesn't, like, inhibit them for the rest of their lives. But I don't know whether or not she's going to actually need it. So we'll see what happens, right? Yep. It's okay. Just don't sneeze on me and start, like, drooling all over my face like you do. Like, that's the best part of having the pug, is when I wake up in the morning and she's, like, either sniffing in my ear nonstop and trying to lick my ear, or she, like, is just beside me and starts doing what she was doing right there, and she, like, gets all of her boogers, like, all over my face. Like, seriously. Why can't I add you, I think is what you're trying to say. I'm in hide mode, which means I'm appearing offline, but I'm also in do not disturb. I guess I can come out of hide mode, which doesn't really matter, because I'm still in do not disturb. I need to! Thundy, I already told you, you freak. I'm not gonna be kicking people during the stream. It takes way too long. Like, that comes after. We'll clear up some space. Don't you worry about that none, dude. Your best odds for actually, like, consistently trying to get a hold of me or other officers, though, is to join the Discord. Because that's just where we are more commonly, right? I should also... Yeah, I should probably sort my inventory. /sort inventory. Did you know that that's a command? I know, the game doesn't tell you it. I gotta have a separate video just to come out at one point that explains that sort inventory is a command, just because it's really useful, especially I would assume for console players, because yikes, dude, like, you don't even have a way of sorting your inventory. It's disgusting. It takes like 5 years. Aha, thank you for that one, Thundy. I didn't even think to actually have Nightbot put, like, the Discord link here in Twitch or YouTube. That's a good point. Well, hopefully I remember. But otherwise, the Discord link should be in the description. Maybe not necessarily of this, because it's a live stream, so it's a little bit different. But just of any of my other videos. Yeah, I know. I gotta swap over to Gonda. I got movement speed on all my gear, right? Except for the energy regen for some weird reason on my staff. I don't know why. I guess because I had him built for, like, shadow towers instead of just farming. Like, seriously? Okay. Well, anyways, that's the new mount right there. But let's just go back to Gonda. Because we all know that Gonda's the best. Like, seriously. Look, he's beautiful. He's Jub Jub as well. Right? That's where the name for Jub Jub. So here's the fun story. Which I should probably talk in a vlog video. Like, see, here's the thing. I always think about these things when I'm doing other videos, but I'll probably have another video come out just so you don't have to siphon through, like, a stream that's gonna be like an hour long. But Jub Jub's name and where it came from, right? So long time ago I was playing Happy Wars with, like, the other admins and officers. Pretty fun game. It's free to play, and it actually is just very quick and addictive. But there was a character in it that was called Jub Jub, which, incidentally, Jub Jub is also a cheat code for the original Battlefront game, right? But he was called Jub Jub, and I kept making jokes saying, like, I'm Jub Jub from State Farm, and I don't know, it just ended up sticking. And then eventually when I ended up getting Gonda, I just started calling it Jub Jub for some reason. There you go, bada bing, bada boom, and now I've got a dog that's actually named Jub Jub, which is hilarious, because it's actually on her little dog collar, and that's legally her name, which is great. People are either confused about it and call her, like, Chub Chub, which that's hilarious as well, like, seriously. But for the most part, everybody seems to think that it's adorable, because it is, like, Jub Jub. That's, like, the most hilarious name ever. Can you give me one stellar sword? I don't know. I mean, if I catch you randomly. Like, serious. Okay. Look, we even saw our golden trail up here, meaning that we were actually up here, but then the game was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna bring you down. Like, geez, okay. Go. Be free, Jub Jub, be free. She's so rambunctious, man. Like, that's the thing. She's at that teething phase right now, so she kind of, whoops. I thought I was throwing down a bomb, but, well, we'll kill this random Pinata brother of mine. Die! Seriously, why did he take so long to just give up on life? Like, man alive. Later, Star Hacker. Have a good one, dude. Hard dungeons? You mean Shadow Towers, Roro? Is that what you mean? I've heard from players, not from the devs. That's the important thing. I've heard from players saying that the devs have said they're going to nerf Shadow Towers. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to confirm that until I hear it from the devs myself. Because otherwise players love to speculate. It's, you know, sometimes, and I'm not saying about this specifically, but sometimes I've actually seen other content creators speculate about things as well. And then it's like, oh. Myself too, I speculate about lots of stuff. I just try my best to make it perfectly clear that this is something that's completely unconfirmed. You know what I'm saying? Good, cool guy. That's one more stellar than I have on Xbox. How can a newer player get empowered gem boxes? You gotta get them with lunar souls pretty much, so you gotta get through Shadow Towers. Like, that's kind of the thing, dude. That's the whole point that's, like, so tricky about Trove at the beginning, especially, like, I don't know why the devs didn't seem to see it coming, where they're sitting there thinking, let's make the Shadow Towers something for the end game, and it's like, okay, but Shadow Towers are required in order to actually get yourself strong enough for the end game in the first place, so whatever, you know? It's kind of like, you know, I need experience to get a job, but I can't get a job unless I have any experience. Like, it's, you know, one of those. It's gross. Like, I really don't know what they were thinking with upping the difficulty of Shadow Towers. Like, it's not bad for somebody like myself who's already at the end game and I got, like, a strong enough crew that we can just go through the Shadow Towers. Sure, okay. But for the average player, like, it's not accessible at all. Like, I really don't know what they were thinking. Because it's just, like, the majority of players can't do it. You know? Man, I'm used to having my bombs on R. Okay, well, we'll secretly go to Team Pixel and do a bunch of stuff. I don't know what you're saying, Eagles, but the whole point is that I'm not, like, in a trade chat with you or anything. I like how one guy's, like, trying to say, my club's recruiting, and it's like, no one can see the world chat, I'm sorry. Jub's gone now. She's wandering around doing random stuff. Yeah, the hosts probably are just kicking you from the Shadow Tower, dude, but otherwise Shadow Towers are insanely broken. Like, they really, really are. My favorite bug is when you get all the way up to the boss, then you go through the portal to get to the boss, and then you arrive in someone else's Shadow Tower at their boss. And it's like a completely different boss. You'll be, like, grinding Dread, and then you're suddenly at, like, Pinata God. Like, okay, how, like, what piece of code is doing that? It's gross. Grab me. Grab me. Look, Eagles is right there. He could have had a stellar, but he didn't. I'm sorry, I don't mean to tease. I'm clicking accept. Like, seriously. Good. Close the trade. Yes. All right. I think this is the same guy from 2 seconds ago, but that's perfectly fine. Come on. No. Oh my gosh. They need a better trade system, dude. They need a better trade system. Like, they really gotta fix it. Why don't I show the chat in videos? Because people swear. Unfortunately, the swear filter in this game is absolute garbage. Nope, you already got like 3 stellars from me, dude, so I'm not giving you any more. Like, I wish that there was a better method. Like a better system. They also need, like, where is my /trade someone's player name? Where is that command? Because that's what I need. I think Black Wolf just already got, like, a whole bunch from me, but whatever, that's okay. Just click accept over and over. Nope, you already got a bunch. Come on. Come on, stop canceling. See, what happens is when you start spamming, like, trade, 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 that's when it cancels out. Because you gotta try and click it just once, very nice and slowly. Oh, there's Eggles. All right, here you go, dude. Just because you kept spamming me for stuff, so there, you got 2. Okay. Oh, no. Stop it. Ooh, here's another new person. Let's give you a sword, just because. What's Agnadox? A hilarious name. I just named Nightbot that. But I just thought that was a really, really funny name. Okay, did I already give away? I think I did. But I had like a stellar gun or something that was like 4 stars or something ridiculous. I might have put it in storage without realizing. No! Stop it. There you go. See, you gotta just trade me, like, you click on my name, then you trade, and that's it. Because otherwise, Trove is, like, so broken, dude. Like, I love this game, don't get me wrong, but it really needs, like, some major fixing. Like, they should seriously consider just taking the servers down for, like, a month or 2, and just fixing everything. Maybe then people would actually want to spend money on the game, too. I'm sorry, I know that's, like, really mean, but it's the truth. Like, seriously, you know, where's our money going? Because it's not going to the servers, that's for sure. Here, you can take a Mario hat. How can I try and join the club world? / join world space team pixel. Okay, you know what? Let's throw down the rest of our pins right here. Doop 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 boop 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 boop. I don't have a stellar on the Xbox, you freak. So I can't. I am a scrub on the console version because I don't care. People have been offering to give me a bunch of free stuff on console, but I already get enough free stuff from the community in general, and now it's just kind of like, whatever. Like, if trading wasn't so gross, then sure. Like, if you could do offline trading to individual players, then I would actually just give away stellars in my videos and give away items in my videos and stuff again, too. Otherwise, for the most part, the reason I give away the codes is because it's so much easier and more convenient for me. 3, 2, 1, there we go. All right. Well, there goes all the pins. That's all we're doing for this live stream anyways. What triggers me the most in Trove? Just minor things, really. Like, it's most of all just those little things. Like, just certain things about the game that need to be developed a little bit better. That's all, really. Otherwise, honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with this game. I love it. Okay, we didn't get our pin egg, unfortunately. And all my items are, like, completely unorganized. Sort inventory. Let's just do that again. Could I get a stellar face? Like I said, if you caught me, maybe. Why did it sort all these, like, all wrong and weird? Like, why are these shadow items on top of stellar? Oh, that's right, because this game is gross and doesn't actually organize gear. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I don't really have any stellar wands, though, sorry to say, because I don't really grind on any characters that have stellar wands. Or just wands in general, I guess I mean, right? Because I don't really main any characters that use a staff. So I don't really have any stellar staffs. Lunar Gonda mod. Yeah, I saw that. That actually looked really cool. But we don't need it because we already have a lunar dragon that's going to take me until next year to actually get. Not because it's difficult, because of how gross it is. Where are my bombs? There they are. I really gotta get some more. Like, seriously. Yes! I touched the lava, so I'm super fast. I don't even know why that's an ability for the Draco anymore. Like, seriously, that was, like, from the alpha. What? Invite you where? What, Tavo? What are you talking about? Probably to the world. You're scaring me. Hey, Arij. How you doing? Thank you, Sword Slicer. I appreciate it, buddy. Ew. Oh, wait. Yeah, look at this. So this is actually my favorite, like, thing in the entire game. Like, look at this. Like, yeah! Like, doesn't that turtle look hilarious? Like, I love its eyes. Like, it looks insane, dude. Seriously, it looks so good. I love that thing. I hate this dungeon. Like, seriously, I don't know why this dungeon of all of the, like, beta dungeons is still in the game. Like, there was so many other dungeons that were so good. I'm pretty convinced, too, by the way. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm pretty convinced that Trove can only have so many dungeons spawn. Like, so many different types can end up being a part of the game code. I think just the only reason that I assume that is just because there's so many dungeons that used to be in the game that aren't there anymore, and I think it's because they've been cycled out for a lot of other dungeons, which is very disappointing if that's the way that it works, just because there's so many dungeons that, like, they should really just have all the different dungeons. You shouldn't run into duplicate dungeons, like, ever, dude, especially with the amount that players have submitted. And also, I think that's like so disappointing to players that have created dungeons to see that they're not actually in the game anymore, you know? Like, that's so, like, disheartening. But maybe if it's not like that, if it's not limited, then I honestly don't know what is going on with this game and why they keep, like, removing all these dungeons. Because, seriously, that 3-star we already completed? I remember when I first saw that, like, in the beta videos. You remember that episode? That was actually a really crazy dungeon back in the day. But now, I've been playing this game for too long that it's just like, ew. Yeah, the Knight's gonna end up getting an overhaul. The devs have confirmed they're gonna pretty much give him the Fey treatment. Hopefully they make his class gem something a little bit more exciting. They're probably not going to change his class gem because it does do a lot of damage, actually. It's just a disgusting gem. Like, it's really boring. And that's the whole thing, too, is I don't want to get people overly hyped by saying, oh, the Knight's gonna change, he's gonna be, like, so good, he's gonna become the strongest melee character in the game. Unless Shadow Towers get nerfed, melee characters are actually useless right now. Like, ranged characters are just the way to go. But more so than that, what I'm concerned about is that they're gonna end up tweaking the numbers on the Knight, but he's still going to have the same boring attack animation, and just the way that he plays is generally probably going to be the exact same. He's just going to do more damage, which is disappointing because, to me personally anyways, I find that the Knight is really, really outdated. Like, I personally find his, like, animation and just the style of the character not to be akin to, like, some heroic, like, oh, dude, I feel, like, so powerful playing this guy, or I feel like an adventurer or something. No, he just feels like a loser, you know? Like, he should really have a costume. The Candy Barb needs one as well. But he should have a costume where he's, like, a baby in a diaper. The Knight actually needs a costume where he's a teapot, and then the Barbarian needs one where he's a baby in a diaper, because that's pretty much what those classes are. Except, at least with the baby diaper Candy Barb, he's powerful, whereas the Knight, you know, he may as well just be a utensil, because he's not good. He certainly isn't a blade. Can you do with Hard Daughter of the Moon? Can I do what with Hard Daughter of the Moon? Kill her? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I know, the animations on the Knight. Like, I don't know. Like, I was having, like, oh, Radiant. I don't know if it was, like, a dream or something that I had today. Dreams are very, like, I don't know. I don't really have them very often. But I was kind of, like, thinking about, like, if they ended up kind of tweaking the Knight a little bit, that his skeleton was maybe a little bit taller and kind of, like, a character that would properly have a cape and actually feel like a knight or heroic type of character. Of course, the devs aren't going to want to change any of that. Like, I don't think they're going to overhaul the character because of the fact that, you know, one, we've already got all the Knight costumes in game, so why would they end up remaking all of those to work with a different looking character? But then on top of that, the devs' mentality, near as I can tell, and I don't have anything against this, it makes sense, is that if they're going to end up putting that much time into overhauling a class, rather than doing something like Overwatch, where they'll completely change a current character to be something better, Trion's mentality is that they would just end up putting out a new class because they would make more money off of it, right? Like, that's pretty much what ended up happening with the Dino Tamer, was the Dino Tamer's ult, where he has mounted combat. That was something that the devs talked about a long, long time ago that they wanted to do with the Knight. However, you know, while we were all speculating whether or not the Knight's class gem ability was going to be mounted combat, unfortunately, they kind of recycled that idea into the Dino Tamer rather than putting it on the Knight. That said, I don't know how they would have done that in the first place, but, you know, like, it just kind of is, like, lame. Like, They should have just really done. Not to mention, the Dino Tamer, fun fact, was actually a community idea by Sky the Virus and a bunch of other people, where they ended up making like a mod for the Lunar Lancer that kind of made like an assassin dinosaur. And it was like such a hype idea. So many people were stoked about it because the character actually looked like really, really cool for once. Because I love Trove, don't get me wrong, but none of the characters feel like really, really like bad to the bone awesome, you know? They're all kind of lame chibi characters. Nothing against it, you know, that's just kind of the art direction of the game. But this character felt very like awesome, and everybody wanted to play it and wanted this idea of actually having like a proper assassin's character. Not like the Neon Ninja where he just backflips around the field like an idiot, or like a character in Warframe, but an actual proper assassin that was going to use like bladed daggers on their hands, right? And then we ended up getting a Pokemon trainer. It was such a letdown, dude. Like, I love me the Dino Tamer, don't get me wrong, and he's very, very powerful, but the idea that the community had was like so much better than what the devs ended up executing. What about the Ice Sage? Ew, he's not water. No, the other characters that they could have, I would love to see a proper fire mage. I know that the Draco technically uses fire, but I want to see like a fire mage that shoots projectiles. Maybe his ultimate is where you stand in place and meteors start coming down. Also, I would love to see if they would ever end up making a secondary class gem ability. I've thought for the longest time, change the Shadowhunter's ultimate to be an arrow barrage. How cool would that be? Then it would actually make sense for you to use your number 1, stun the enemies, then you use your ult, and just a bunch of arrows start flying down in a concentrated area, doing like AoE damage. You know, like just take some proper abilities from other games, especially just the fact that the Shadowhunter's ult is like so broken. And just, I don't know, like just lots of really, really crazy ideas that I've had because I've played this game for so long. But again, I don't want people to misunderstand. I'm just going to say this in closing here because we've been streaming for about an hour. I don't want people to get the impression that I'm like hating on the game or anything like that. It's just minor criticisms because I've been playing this game for so long, you know? And also I just think, I just play a lot of other games, and I think that in a lot of ways, I feel that Trove's one weakness is the fact that I don't think that the devs are very learned on other video games, unfortunately. Like, I'm pretty sure that they were hired to create, like, video game content rather than being somebody who played enough video games that they wanted to make video games. If that makes sense, you know? And because of that, I just personally feel that they don't really have enough experience from playing other games that they can take to this game. And, you know, of course, we're not going to lie about the fact that Trove is 100% just trying to get our money now. It's not actually trying to develop, like, interesting content. Again, I'm not, you know, I don't really want to, like, give the impression that I'm, like, hating on it or anything. And in the odd chance that the devs hear this, you know, they already know that I've got nothing but love for this game. Like, seriously, I really, really do. It's just there's only so many times where an event's going to come out and we have to kill, like, 5,000 enemies to get a mount that it stays exciting, you know? Like, and with the Eclipse update, it was really, really cool that it came out, for sure. You know, it's awesome that we got the Dreadnought. It's awesome that we got the Hydra and everything like that. But in a lot of ways, it was very underwhelming because they broke things. Like, they boosted the Shadow Tower to being way too powerful for some reason, automatically assuming that the majority of players was going to be pay to win so that they could get themselves strong enough gems to actually get through the Shadow Towers. And, yeah. Anyways, who cares about any of that stuff? Whatever. Still love this game. Still great. It's just sometimes it's like, what are you going to do? So let's go back to the beautiful club world. I'm going to throw down a little bit more pins here, just because why not? I've got them. Let's throw down another 100, because, hey, sure. Man alive, why are so many of you just hanging out in this club world? Like, seriously? Yeah, Gunslinger, like, the big thing about Trove, and I know that I should have a video on that as well. Most of all, I want to have a video talking about, like, the differences of why certain characters are stronger than others, in the hopes that the devs would actually acknowledge that. Because The biggest thing that I guess I would say triggers me about Trove more specifically above anything else, like all of that is just kind of ideas that I just have where it's like, oh man, I wish they would do this. I wish they would do that because I love this game. I'm passionate about it and I want it to succeed more so than it has right now, right? But the whole point is that one of the things that I find very disappointing about all the character classes is the fact that the only real difference, because pretty much all the characters are damage, you know, there's maybe like one or two of them that are tanks, and even then not really, only for very specific situations. When you're out farming, you don't need tanks, like they don't exist. Tanks are only for shadow towers, and that's pretty much it. But the whole point is that I really don't like the fact that what separates the character in terms of strength is actually just their attack animation. You know, not to mention, I mean, there's their damage numbers for sure, but it's like, for example, the Dino Tamer. He's a really, really powerful character because when you trigger your ult, you can throw down a net, which is doing constant damage, and that's actually really, really good, on top of the fact that you can use your normal attack. That's why he's actually very powerful. The Gunslinger's very powerful just because when you trigger your ult, you can trigger it more often than Shadowhunter or something else, and you end up doing more consistent damage, right? That's why the Shadowhunter is really good for farming. Not the best, but he's really, really good just because of the fact that he's the only character where you just hold left click and you start attacking instantly, and that's your damage. That's it. You don't have to cast any of your abilities or anything like that. Whereas other characters like the Knight, he's powerful. He actually is when you use your Classroom ability, but the animation on him actually doing that jump is a little bit slower than some of the others. That's the only reason why these other characters are stronger. That's why the Candy Barb is actually the strongest melee character, because you just right click and then it's an instacast for his whirlwind attack, which actually is a lot of damage, right? But that's kind of the whole thing, is the thing that limits each of the characters is just the attack speed, you know? I know, Dutch, that's the whole thing. Like, the Ice Sage doesn't really cut it because while the Classroom ability is powerful, it takes too long to cast. Like, that's the whole thing. That's the separation between the Ice Sage and why it's not as viable as some of the other characters, despite the fact that the Ice Sage actually has good movement speed. The world's full and you can't get the Pinatas. Yeah, I was expecting that. Yeah, I should probably have another video about that as well. I should be writing all this down, but I'm forgetting. Who cares? Team Pixel on PS4 is not mine. I do not own that. I own Uggle's Squid because other people ended up stealing the club name. But yeah, anyways. Oh, we got our Toma out of the way too. That was probably a long time ago. So I'm going to have to do my Shadow Towers later, but I got to go right now, guys and gals, because I've got to go and record a bunch of other videos. There's actually one indie video that I have to have come out today. And then otherwise, I've got to record like a bunch of Trove videos as well to come out like tomorrow and the day after. So I'm going to try and get like a PS4 video that comes out tomorrow. Jake, I already know how to fix the mods. I do know that Faffy's got a video on it. I've got a better method. You know, I don't mean that like, I don't mean like his method's bad or anything. I've just got a much easier method for fixing mods on PC, but I'm not going to put that out as a video just because personally I don't really feel like it's like, just fix the mods, you know, like that's the real bottom line. So yeah. But anyways, thank you all so much for coming out. Like, seriously, it's always awesome doing these live streams. I know I don't do them as often as I should. Eventually, the goal would be to stream at least once a week. But again, you know, things have been so crazy in my life right now, all over the place, that, yeah, I've been really, really busy with stuff. And for right now, you know, as far as the weekly contest is concerned, we got the Draco going on, which I'm actually #1 for Draco, which is quite sad. I'll take a screenshot of that. I'm not going to stay #1 Draco long into the end of the week, that's for sure. Just because of the fact that other people are going to snipe the character. But so long as I'm top 25 for those Dark Vaults, that's all I really care about. I mean, I'd probably do my Shadow Towers later. It really depends whether or not, like, Merc and Joe and all my crew is on, because I can solo Ultra up to Hydra, but I can't do Dread and Dot, and Dot's pretty much the only real Shadow Towers you have to actually complete right now, because Titan Souls are so useless outside for new players trying to actually get all the new stuff. But that's enough. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I very much appreciate it. As always, like, seriously, it's absolutely awesome that I can be doing this and have so many of you interested. Like, it's just, it blows my mind, right? But anyways, I know that a lot of you were in school, so I'm gonna have this stream come out tomorrow, or if you're watching this video tomorrow, today, and then otherwise I gotta wait for a little bit here for the stream to catch up to itself, and then it's just gonna abruptly cut. So sayonara and stay epic, everybody. Nah.